Hey, welcome back. For this week's Movement Monday, I want to share with you a stretch that I do after every ride and that I give out to a lot of the athletes that I work with as well. This is going to be a great stretch to help open up your hip flexor muscles here, which get really tight after riding, as well as work on your adductor muscles on the inner portion of the thigh and the hamstrings as well. To do this stretch, you're going to start in a deep lunge position like this. You're going to lift the back leg up, try to reach back as far as you can. So we're going to really encourage that full hip extension here, which a lot of times if you're in the saddle for a long time, that gets really stiff in this direction. So we want to emphasize extending the hip back as far as we can. Once we're there, we're going to then slowly drop the leg down. So you'll start to feel more of a pull through these hip flexor muscles here. As you drop the leg down, make sure you keep your glute muscles engaged so that you're not extending at the low back. So glutes are engaged. Start to drop that leg down after reaching the leg back as far as you can. And then once it touches the ground, we're going to start to work on these adductor muscles as well as the hamstrings. So I'm going to take this opposite hand and I'm going to put it directly on the foot here. And then this is to pin the foot down. As I hold the foot down, I'm going to start to shift my weight forward. So that's going to start to target into these hamstring muscles more. And then I'm going to start to drive that knee out and push it out while holding the foot down. So that's going to be a little bit more into these adductor muscles. So to cover these three areas, once again, I'm reaching as far back as I can with the back leg, engaging my glute muscles, dropping the leg down, then taking this hand that's the same hand on the leg that's in front, covering the foot, holding it down, shifting my weight forward, and then driving that leg out this way. I like to do about a minute per side while doing this, and I don't do just a static stretch. I like to try to shift and move back and forth, see where I feel the most tight. And then once you find a direction where you feel like it's the most restricted, then I do just some nice slow little impulses in and out of that position. So that just further emphasizes some of the stretch through those muscles there. And then that also helps you get into these positions that a lot of times you're not getting into when you're on the bike. So this is a great way to even out all of these movements through the hip.